Hi everyone, it's Zeke here. Um, Today we're not going to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic or any of the other card games I've talked about in the past. Okay, this one is called Universal Fighting System, and basically it has characters from mainly video games. Like Street Fighter, um Mega Man, and other popular ones. You play it the way you play a video game. Um, you hit your opponent with a card. Not literally, but you use a card to hit your opponent above, middle, and below. Now, what you do is you're trying to lower your opponent's hit points all the way to it's 0. Your starting hand depends on how many cards on the card icon on your character, on your character, I guess you call them. It's like if you played Magic, it's like a commander, but you don't have to bring him out. He's already out. You're using him as you. Now, the interesting thing is they have another game made by the same people. It's the My Hero Academia card game. And it's basically played in the same way. Cards have 3 typings on them. I think there's like 12 types. And you have to have them the same as your leader. Not leader, but your character. Like say you had Midoriya or his hero name Deku as your card, and he would have 3 typings on him, and your deck would have cards with similar typing. You can look up. I think I'm going to try the My Hero Academia card game, but there if it's the same, because I've seen the tutorial on YouTube for both Universal Fighting System and My Hero Academia card game. What there is you have like regular attacks. There's called foundation cards. All cards have a difficulty, and like a number on, I think they're on the bottom right corner, that tells you the number that it has that you use to try to reach the difficulty number. Foundations are like as if you trained your character. Say you got 6 for difficulty, And the card you get from the top of your deck that you use to match it is 4. You basically use 2 foundations. You basically tap them. When you tap them, they're basically in, how should I say, you tap them and then they reach the difficulty for 1 point for each card you tap. And it's supposed to get harder. You add 1 more to the difficulty for each card you reach ahead. So if you want a fast deck, you probably want cards with low difficulty and high, how you say it? I forget what I said. Cards with high number of not foundation, but number of points to use for the difficulty. I can't remember the name, what it's called right now. Okay. If the My Hero Academia game is like the Universal Fighting System game, then it will have special abilities for each card, which is normal. And you'll have like range attacks and melee attacks and stuff like that. In the Universal Fighting System game, the hit points range in the 20s. And if they're both the same, both games are the same, they'll probably reach about, give me a second, 6 to 7 cards in your hand, and at the beginning of your next turn, you will redraw up to the max. I believe the My Hero Academia game has like a defense point system, like in Universal Fighting System. You have to have a shield block, they call it. And your block has to be the same. It doesn't have to be the same as the location you're getting hit, but if you do have it the same, then you get to do, sorry, you do half damage if it's less. I mean, if it's not the same area, and you do more damage to their speed, because there's attack damage and speed. And then when you're blocking, you combine blocking and speed, and then you flip up top card of your deck. And remember that little card, the little number at the bottom right corner I told you about? Basically, you have to have that number beat the combined number of speed and blocking, the defense. Now, I believe they do that in the My Hero Academia game as well. And don't forget, you can use Foundation to help your block too. Okay, guys. That was pretty much it. That's the basics. Now, if you want to hear more, I will probably see if I can get My Hero Academia starter set, because I have been wanting to get it. And then I'll do another video, okay? And I'll even put another listing for it, playlist. Okay, guys, have a nice day. Peace out. Subscribe.